Hi again, everybody, and welcome inside the Toyota Center. And it's the Houston Rockets at 3-1 on the season. The same can be said of the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's get our starting lineup for tonight. The Los Angeles Lakers: Ron Artest, Lamar Odom, Andrew Bynum, Kobe Bryant, and Derek Fisher. For the Houston Rockets, one of the smallest lineups in the NBA, but very active: Shane Battier, Louis Scola, Chuck Hayes, Trevor Ariza, and Aaron Brooks. The Lakers took all 4 regular season games against the Rockets last year, but the Rockets took them to 7 in the second round of the NBA playoffs. New season coming up next. Rockets taking on the Los Angeles Lakers tonight here in Houston at Toyota Center. Let's go to Bart Ennis courtside.
Thank you, Bill. Yeah, both teams dealing with injuries tonight. You guys already talked a little bit. Pau Gasol, his injury, a pretty severe hamstring injury for the Lakers. They've had 4 games to try to figure out how their rotation works without Gasol. Well, the Rockets, without rookie Chase Budinger tonight, pretty minor injury, a twisted ankle. He's day-to-day. But Budinger very quickly has become a key part of this Rockets bench rotation, averaging over 9 a game. He had 17 the other night against the Jazz. He's really done a good job of sort of changing the pace of the game when he comes off the bench and giving the Rockets that instant offense. So it's going to be interesting tonight to see how Rick Adelman deals with not having Budinger in the game, or if the starters will just have to play more minutes in that backcourt. We'll just have to wait and see. But losing Chase Budinger, kind of a big loss for the Rockets at this point.
You're right, it's going to be a big loss. There's Rick Adelman, 19th season as a head coach, 61% of his games. And Rick said that Budinger had really improved, so he was going to hate to have him out of the lineup. In fact, one more win for Rick Adelman will tie him with the great Jack Ramsey on that all-time wins list. So he's going after that. And the coach down the way, Phil Jackson, only 3 wins shy of tying Bobcats head coach Larry Brown for 5th on the all-time winning list. He's won over 1,000 games, and Phil, with all of those championships with the Bulls and the Lakers, some consider maybe one of the greatest coaches of all time.
Well, if you look at the winning percentage, you'd have no argument from a lot of people.
Yeah, he won 3 NBA championships in Chicago, took a couple of years off with Jordan. He didn't. He stayed there. Jordan took the years off. Then he won 3 more championships with Jordan. Then he's won 3 championships now, with one with Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal, and then the next 2 with Kobe. And there's Ron Artest, who has come back to L.A. now as he has taken his show out west, and Trevor Ariza has come south to play with the Houston Rockets. Boy, what Ariza did for the Lakers last year, and there he is with Kobe Bryant. And they're going to present Trevor Ariza with his championship ring when he comes out there later this month in L.A., and that'll be fun to see.
That'll be really a lot of fun. The young man has worked hard. He's emerging as one of the better young players in this game, and proven that he can step it up and be the #1 scorer on this Rockets team.
And I really believe, too, Clyde, and I'm not just saying this, I think that Ron Artest fits in good with the Lakers now with what they're trying to do, and I think Ariza probably fits in better with the Rockets in the scheme that they're trying to run.
I agree. They're trying to play a quicker, faster game. Ariza's younger. He wanted a bigger role to prove that he's an all-around NBA player, and they both are getting exactly what they want.
This is one of the few times when these two have gotten together that the Rockets actually score more points than the Lakers. The Rockets averaging almost 105 points a game. The Lakers about 100. And the Lakers win the tip. Of course, everybody wins the tip against the Rockets because they don't have a center. I mean, a true center in the sense of a 7-footer.
Well, Yao Ming is out, yes. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Last year, the Rockets had no success against the Lakers. They were 0-4 against them in the regular season.
Yeah, but
let's see if they can change that tonight.
Well, they changed it in the second round of the NBA playoffs. They won the first game in L.A. That got the Lakers' attention, and the Rockets were able to hold home court for all but one game. And there's Kobe Bryant shooting it over Battier.
That's going to be a tough matchup for Battier. They got to bring help on the low block for Kobe Bryant.
Shane has had good success against Kobe on some games and others not. And that's just the way it goes. And look at who answers at the other end. Trevor Ariza.
Tell you what, he's looking really good, creating his own shot, very comfortable. Look at him as offense.
Kobe usually takes about a quarter to warm up, but he's come out gunning away here tonight. He's in the open court. They go for the steal. Great pass to Hayes. Hayes has it knocked over to Scola, who hits the jumper. The Rockets are averaging 46% from the field. That's 15%, and 45% from behind the three-point line. So they're shooting lights out to start the season.
They really are, and that's the reason they've got off to such a great start at 3-1.
Test. On the drive down the baseline. Passes off. Derek Fisher missed it badly. Bynum with the rebound. Bynum with the stuff. That's going to hurt him if they can't get a body on him, Clyde.
That's what the big boy can do. If you don't put a body on him and root him out, he's going to get all of the offensive boards and dunk them back in.
Brooks over to Battier. Battier hits a three.
I like the way the Rockets are playing. They're just taking the first available shot and they're making quite a high percentage of it.
7-4. And that's another basket.
Whenever Kobe gets that deep low post position, you got to bring a man and double it.
Scola working on Lamar Odom. Scola puts it over the right hand. Nothing but purple jerseys around that rebound. Kobe Bryant brings it up. Artest. Guarded by Scola. Artest up. He misses the shot. And he outfights Scola for the ball. And then he's called for Scola's called for the foul. He just fell down.
Wow. There was nothing there. Nothing at all.
Nobody stronger in the league than Ron Artest.
Looks like he's got stronger. Actually, he's in great shape.
Bynum taking it inside. Bynum with the turnaround. And Hayes with a rebound. The officials, Mark Wunderlich, Eric Dalen, and Pat Frayer, calling the game tonight. Brooks down to Scola. 13 on the shot clock. Giving it up, Ariza baseline. Scola's got it. 7 on the shot clock. Scola draws the foul and one. Boy, Artest is going after the official big time. And that's got to be a technical on Artest.
Finally.
Now that's what Kobe Bryant's job is, to be here and kind of to take care of Artest. There's Scola.
Tell you what, it's physical out there. It's very physical. You think Artest is trying to send a message to Trevor Ariza?
Well, why? They didn't call a double team. He'd be out of the game. Oh, Ariza got called, and oh my goodness, a double team. All right, now
Artest and Ariza. Clean it up a little bit.
Can't get down there and hear what the official's saying. There's Fisher putting it up. Ariza with the rebound. Brooks. 9-6. Rockets up by 3. Brooks off the glass. Too hard. Long rebound to Bryant. And Bryant. That's a practice shot. That little fall away when he kicks that leg out.
But you can't allow him to just ride, penetrate to the middle of the defense and put up a shot like that. You commit to him a couple guys.
Derek Fisher puts it up with a miss. Rockets dodge one there. Ariza gets by Fisher. Rockets have a 3-on-2. Ariza misses the 3, and Odom with the rebound. 1-point Houston lead here in the early going.
Trevor had Brooks on the other side, wide open. That ball moving.
Odom going left, puts it up, missed it. Great defense by Ariza. Brooks giving it up to Battier. Missed the 3. So the Rockets have cooled off a little bit after starting hot.
Both of these teams are looking to put it up quickly. They're not running too many set offenses.
Well, the Rockets are really running now and enjoying it. There's Bynum putting it up, and he missed it. Scola. with the rebound. This Bynum at 7 feet. He's got to be taller than that.
His arms are so long.
Scola working it in on Odom. Puts it up and in.
Luis.
And Odom's 6'11". Scola couldn't get to that hook shot.
But he went right shoulder. He left shoulder. He's going to put it up with that right hand. Great jump hook.
Bryant passes inside. Knocked away. Scola gives it up to AB. All the way to the basket. No foul.
A lot of contact for a no call.
Well, you know, it's okay if it's a foul or a charge, isn't it?
You got to think it's one or the other. Look more like a foul. Fisher's, he's there. You got to call something.
Well, maybe it's a good no call.
Yeah, it could have been a charge.
Could have been a charge. So I guess depends on what you're looking at. 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Ariza takes it through the middle. Nice pass to Hayes for 2. Boy, Ariza doing it all here tonight.
Playmaker. These guys look like they've been playing together 3 or 4 years. They are a finely tuned machine.
Yeah, a lot of chemistry out there.
I like it.
13-8 Rockets. Bryant shoots it over Battier.
You got to get in his face, make him put it on the floor. If you just let him take those shots, he'll shoot you out of the game.
Got 8 points to start the game, so Bryant red hot. Still plenty of time for the Rockets. 12 on the shot clock. And Aaron Brooks will get it in the backcourt. Did he touch it?
He kicks it out.
That would be a turnover, Houston, and Phil Jackson upset about something. Talking to the official. You see that chair that Phil Jackson sits in? Would you like to have a ticket behind him? Nope. Watch him when he sits down. That lady sitting right behind Phil Jackson. She can't see a thing. Bryant. And Scola with a rebound.
So what do you propose they do about that?
Make him lower that seat.
In every arena, if I was behind him, I'd be throwing spitballs.
That's a good idea. Let's tell her to throw some spitballs at Phil. 5 on the shot clock. All right, got to take the shot up. 4 seconds, down to 3, down to 2. Aaron Brooks to the basket, and he missed it. Kobe Bryant right back the other way. Fisher's on the wing. Fisher gets it into Bynum, and he missed the layup.
You don't see that very often.
Battier wide open, got it. And the Rockets have hit 2 of their first 4 3-point attempts. They're one of the leaders in the NBA in threes, and they keep it up here tonight, and Phil Jackson wants to call a timeout. This is a new-look Rockets team. They get it up the court in a hurry, and they shoot it early in the offense. Ariza to Hayes. Rockets with a 6-point lead.
Just past the midway point of the first period, Rockets lead the Lakers 16-10. Well, Red Nation, your Rockets will be sporting their new-look 3rd jersey this Friday as they face off against Kevin Durant and the Oklahoma City Thunder at 7:30 p.m. You won't want to miss this debut. Plus, the first 3,000 fans will receive a kids' replica jersey courtesy of Toyota. Get your tickets today by calling 713-627-DUNK or go to Rockets.com. Bill, back to you.
Well, Bart, you'll want to see that young Oklahoma City team. They took the Lakers to overtime last night in Oklahoma City before losing. Durant had all of his points in the first 3 quarters. Artest shut him down. He did not have a point in the 4th or the overtime period, but he'll be here tonight. I'll be here Friday night. And you'll want to see those new jerseys. They're neat.
They're ugly. They're just terrible.
Come on, you were raised with almost the lookalikes. They're a little bit of the new look and a lot of the old.
A little retro look.
Yeah.
Hey, look who's in the front row with Les Alexander, Rockets on it.
Talk about going back.
The Dream.
The Dream.
Hakeem. Look at Mighty Smith here, might I add.
Oh, he always does. He's a GQ man. You taught him how to dress, didn't you?
No, he did it on his own, Bill. Numbers, his jersey's in the rafter.
So is yours. And that's an offensive foul.
Offensive foul on number 24, Kobe Bryant.
So's Moses. So's Carol Dawson. So's Rudy. And so's Murphy.
Yep. That's a pretty impressive list. I'd like to have that team.
I take that team.
4 different players have scored for the Rockets, only 2 for LA. And the Rockets have 4 assists on their made baskets. And Fisher knocks it out of bounds. 5 minutes left to play in the first quarter. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Derek Fisher, boy, a long and great career in the NBA.
Very solid veteran, knows how to play this game. Very intelligent as a player.
Down to 5 seconds. AB will have to beat him off the dribble. Down to 2, down to 1. And that's going to be a 24-second violation on Houston.
Yeah, you don't see that very often with the new-look Rockets.
Don't want to dribble down in the corner, do you? Because that's no man's land.
Especially when you're a little guy. Get out of there. You know, most of these guys on the court are 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", guarding him. So you got to stay out of those corners.
The Lakers still waiting for Pau Gasol to come back. He has an injured hamstring. They did an MRI on him yesterday. Odom taking it inside, puts it up, misses. Good defense by Houston. They tip it around, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ariza.
Yeah, you know the Lakers are pretty good when you can lose a player like Pau Gasol and still start the season 3-1.
Yeah.
He's an all-star performer.
Well, Bynum's been playing well, and of course you've got Kobe always.
Artest, Odom, they're all good players. Out of town.
Kobe Bryant, that time Battier had his move measured out. He was right in his face. Scola back to Hayes. Good catch by Chuck Hayes. That was a very difficult play.
It's just great interior passing, great transition by the Houston Rockets.
You know, that's tough on a dead run, that last second pass.
For a big guy, but not for Chuck Hayes.
Artest puts up a 3. Artest hearing some boos in the arena. He's now 11 of 20 for 53% behind the arc. Oh, AB puts it up for 2.
That's the Rick Adman offense. He was overplaying him. AB just back cutting for the easy layup. Look at the points in the paint. Rockets 10, Lakers 6.
Bynum puts it up and in. Bynum is only 22 years old. And he's played 4 seasons already. Ariza trying to take it up, has it knocked out of bounds.
So he would be a senior coming out of college this season.
That's right, and when the Lakers took him almost 5 years ago, they knew they were going to have to sit him on the bench. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar did a good job of bringing him along in those early years. Now Powell will come in, and Jordan Farmar is going to get some early minutes for Fisher.
Fisher is getting up in age. They try to keep him around 30, 32 minutes a night. They want to keep him fresh.
And, of course, he played last night. Ariza with a miss. Hayes kept it alive. Battier had it knocked away by Bryant, and a loose ball foul on Houston.
Wow, just Kobe Bryant just out-hustled everyone in the pack.
Is there a better competitor in the NBA than Kobe Bryant?
He is the best competitor. And it's the reason, in my opinion, he's been the best offensive weapon for perhaps the last 8 or 9 years in the league. He just comes to play. He's never injured. He's always ready to play. He plays sick. He had a little bout of the flu, they said, tonight. But he's out there. You knew he wouldn't miss this game. He loves this game.
Yeah, Chuck Hayes comes out. Carl Landry comes in. Jordan Farmar from UCLA. Bryant uses that pick and roll play. Now he lost the ball. They said it was knocked away from him. Artest on the drive. Back to Kobe. Kobe will put up a 3. Off the mark. Rebound goes to Scola, and he takes it right away from Battier. He's sandwiched inside, and a foul on Artest. Now they're going to call it on Odom. So we have a timeout on the court. These two teams have really gotten after each other. 2:45 left in the first quarter. Rockets up by 5. Rockets with the lead in the first quarter. Let's check out the AGB Pantry fan cam. Go nuts, Red Nation.
this team. This is a team that is fun to watch. They're great in the community. They're well organized. They have a wonderful owner. Great management. This is just a model franchise. And we're just lucky to be a part of such a well-run operation, Bill.
Yep. We have a lot of fun. We had some pretty good seats.
It doesn't get any better.
Well, the Lakers, Clyde, are only 4 of 12 in the paint. The Rockets have actually outscored the Lakers 10-8 in the paint, and the Rockets have been doing that even though they're shorter without Yao Ming. They continue, and Chase Budinger not playing tonight. He injured his ankle in a freakish accident after he'd done all the damage to the Utah Jazz. He was kind of backing up to come back down the court and he twisted his ankle. So he will miss tonight's game.
But he had a great game on the road for the Rockets.
He did.
A surprising win against the Jazz.
Carl Landry shooting it over Powell with a miss. And Vujacic has checked into the game now. He and Farmar, the smallest backcourt, very quick. Sasha kind of fell out of favor last year as the season wore down. They're going to go back to Bynum now, and he just walks it in on Scola.
Too powerful, too big. Scola's letting him pin him underneath the basket. You got to push him away from the basket.
2017, Landry open from the elbow. Now, Carl's got to hit that shot. He's going to get it all.
That's a shot. He's just cold. He's just got the game. Get some sweat on you before you start jacking.
Artest walks it in for 2 more. Well, a 6-0 run by the Lakers, so this group is in the game now. Lowry, Brooks, Landry, Ariza, Scola.
I don't know if it's me or what, but Artest looks a little bit leaner, a little thicker than he has been in years past.
Scola with a layup over Bynum.
Scola using his quickness that time against the big boy, Bynum, taking it all the way to the basket.
Artest worked out in L.A. all summer.
Yeah, he looks
After he signed,
he looks ripped. Like he just dropped the body fat, added some muscle.
he didn't need much more muscle.
Oh, he's in tip-top shape.
Powell with a 3. Well, that's a weapon. Josh Powell, he's 6'9" out of North Carolina State, and he's played 4 seasons in the NBA now.
Yeah, a couple with Dallas. Last year he had a big game in the Toyota Center for the Lakers in a win.
Brooks gets it back out to Scola, who misses. Powell with a rebound, knocked out of bounds by Kyle Lowry. Game tied at 22, and David Anderson will check in for Scola. So Scola goes out with 8 points and 6 rebounds.
In the first quarter, that's a lot of good work for Luis Scola.
He was 18 and 15 at Utah.
Get busy.
That's real busy there. Jordan Farmar. Artest. And he runs right over Ariza, and that's going to be a foul called on Ariza.
Yeah, Artest puts those shoulders down. You know he's going to go straight left. He just ran right over Ariza. Watch it. Boom. Get out of my way. I'm going right through you. He's like a runaway train.
So strong that if you go to the ball the same time he does, he's going to win it every time.
Yeah.
Farmar. And Artest puts it up and misses, and is tipped outside to Vujacic. Shannon Brown came in last season and beat Vujacic out. He got most of the minutes down the stretch. Down to 3 seconds, down to 2. Artest puts it up at the buzzer, and it will not go in. So that's the end of the first 12 minutes. LA ended the quarter on a 9-2 run the last 3.5 minutes and tied it at 22.
Quarter strong, and as a result, we are tied at 22 heading to the second period. Well, fans, play Mega Millions from the Texas Lottery if you want a chance to win big, and I mean real big. Right now, the estimated annuitized jackpot is $63 million. So play Mega Millions today. Who knows? Maybe it's your lucky day. Bill, back to you.
Thank you, Bart. The Rockets shooting that first quarter 47%, and the Lakers 37%. And don't you love the pace of the game, Clyde? There's been only one free throw shot in the first 12 minutes.
Frantic, both teams carrying out their game plan, playing the way that they're capable of, shooting the ball at a very high level. This game is going to be predicated. It's going to be won or lost by the Rockets in the paint. They got to keep the Lakers off the offensive boards, keep them from the easy post-ups. If they can do that, they got a chance to win this game.
Being refereed a little bit like a playoff game. They're letting them go.
I like it.
Much unlike that Utah game where every time they fell down, they blew a whistle.
This is developing into quite a rivalry between these two teams.
Yeah, this is a good rivalry. David Anderson. Kyle Lowry with a miss, and look at Bynum go high.
He just goes way over the top of everyone else. That's the beauty of having a big guy. We've seen it for many years with Yao Ming and the Houston Rockets.
Shannon Brown now is in the game along with Kobe Bryant. And a whistle, and Anderson
trying to front Bynum. He's a handful for one guy to guard because he's so big and so active. He's very strong. He's got a great NBA body. And those young guys, you know, they got a lot of energy too.
Yeah, he's had a few injury problems early in his career, but he didn't get that many minutes. Now he's playing more, and Pau Gasol out there really going to him. I think this will accelerate his career even more.
Yeah, he's producing at a very high level.
Yeah, he's a go-to guy now. Kobe's always the first option. Boy, Powell, I thought still had that ball when that shot clock went off, but apparently not, as he just beat the buzzer.
Good shot clock recognition by Powell.
Yeah, he looked up and saw it, and shot it. Ariza, baseline jumper, and he ties it at 24. Trevor Ariza with 4 points and an assist. Barmar, Brown, Powell. That will eventually get in the hands of Kobe Bryant. A defensive technical foul called on Kyle Lowry. Defensive 3 seconds.
He was on the wrong side of the free throw line. So the referee's explaining it to Kyle as if he doesn't know. His feet, it's got to be above the the free throw line and on his side of the line.
You know what I love? Players always, after they hear the whistle, they move up a couple of quick steps. Well, our text poll question, are the Lakers the best in the West? Text your answer to 36977. A for yes, B for no.
Denver's pretty good, and I think these Rockets are going to be pretty good.
Carmelo Anthony is off to a terrific start. Kyle Lowry all the way down, and he missed the layup. He'll shoot 2. Boy, it doesn't make any difference who you're playing. When Kyle Lowry gets the ball, he goes straight to the basket. And I bet he shoots more free throws than anybody else on the team this year.
Yeah, he knows how to force the action in transition. Unless you cut him off, he's going to go into the basket and try to make something happen.
In the preseason, he had the most free throw attempts of any Rocket. Battier will check in for Ariza.
Just thinking of other great teams or good teams in the Western Conference. You still got the Spurs. They're going to be pretty good. How about Phoenix? They've gotten off to a great start. Steve Nash.
Yeah, I think until the Lakers get Pau Gasol back, I think maybe San Antonio may be the best. Or Denver.
Exactly.
Denver's good.
All of them are good on any given night, even Dallas.
Denver got far into the playoffs last year. They got a little taste of it.
How about New Orleans?
I don't think they're that good. Bryant, off the glass. Got all the shots, doesn't he?
That's just too much for Shane Battier. You got to give him a little help.
That's 11 of the 27 points by the Lakers scored by Kobe Bryant. David Anderson back outside to Battier. Lowry on the drive. Passed it inside. I don't think Landry was ready for it. Throws it away. Quickly back the other way to Shannon Brown. And Bynum keeps it alive. And finally a whistle. How taller he is.
He just looked like he's just so much bigger than everyone else. When he gets gets on his tiptoes and raises his arm, he's just underneath the basket. Watch this. Powell misses the shot. God. He has something that you can't teach, and that's height. David Anderson has his hands full, just keeping Bynum away from the basket. Got to do a better job of blocking out.
Bynum's a youngster, came out of St. Joseph High School in New Jersey, and came right out. Now he's got to tie his shorts and wait for the ball. Bynum gets one out of two, biggest lead of the game for the Lakers.
Yeah, he's not a bad free throw shooter at 77%.
Yeah, he ranks among the league leaders in scoring, averaging just over 20 points a game, and in rebounds, averaging about 9 a game. Rockets down by 4 points. Aaron Brooks throws it away. Can't make a casual pass against the Lakers. They're number 1 in the league in steals.
Yep.
Rockets are number 2. And Shannon Brown misses, and Anderson with the rebound.
Try to get Aaron Brooks into this game. He's averaging 21 points a game. He's kind of the floor general, the leader. You always want to see him play well.
Anderson with a miss. Well, he came advertised as a good shooter. He's really struggled finding his shot as a Rocket.
Yeah, he's getting off to a slow start, but it's a long season.
Oh, boy. I know. Just wish he'd start hitting something.
He had a good preseason.
Shannon Brown, what a shot. A flyby.
Shannon Brown is proving that he's a pretty good player with these Lakers.
9-3 start to the quarter for L.A. Landry gets a step on Bynum, puts it up and in, and he's fouled. There's where you beat him with quickness.
Great move by Landry.
Timeout on the court, 8:31 left to play, second quarter. And it's the Lakers 31, the Rockets 27. Look at some NBA news and notes brought to you by Klondike. Rockets second in assists, 24 a game in the NBA. Aaron Brooks, just over 8 assists a game, tied for 4th. Chuck Hayes, with a couple of steals per game. That's tied for 4th. Michael Redd's out for Milwaukee a couple of weeks with a sore left knee, and Yi Jianlian is out for New Jersey with a bad right knee. Boy, they miss Michael Redd.
They really miss Michael Redd. He's darn good. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Man, just about anything. Where is it? I thought that we were supposed to get one when we read that.
I know. I could use one right about now.
That one was for you guys? I'm sorry. I've got it over here. It was good, too.
How do we know? How do we know?
Kevin and I ate it. It was really good. Thanks, guys. Sorry I didn't know it was for you.
Anytime.
Somebody keep his hands busy during the game.
He's a dessert fiend.
Yeah. Look at him eating.
Oh, it was good.
Get him a toothpick. So the Lakers now will bring out Luke Walton. He's had a sore back a little bit. He will come out. Now Ariza, they look at the matchups. Ariza will come in for Brooks. So Aaron Brooks will sit down with only 2 points. I'm like you, Clyde. I'd like to see him get a little more involved in the offense.
Yeah. Ariza and Brooks are leading the Rockets in minutes played. Ariza with 37, Brooks with 36 per game.
First, early in the season, the Rockets starting 3-1. They played Lowry and Brooks a lot together here early in the season. Ariza goes for the steal on Walton. Walton puts it in and blocked from behind by Ariza. He took it away from Bynum. Ariza in the open court. And a blocking foul called on the Lakers. Boy, Ariza, he did it all. That was his role with the Lakers last year, stealing the ball, running on the fast break. It's all fit in nicely with Houston.
There he is blocking the shot to start the transition. And then dishing to Kyle Lowry, who's on the line for 2. He's one of those players, he can do a lot of things out on the floor, Ariza, to affect the outcome of the game.
I was almost hoping he'd keep the ball because he's so long, he could have probably taken that in and slammed it.
If it was open, he would have.
A little too high.
Had a shot blocker back there.
Oh, okay. Lowry gets 1 out of 2. 2-point game. Shannon Brown will bring it up. He's in there with Odom, Walton, Bynum, and Bryant. They'll substitute a lot of players, but they usually keep number 24 out there with them just in case.
Probably not a bad move.
That's why he's won all those championships. Bill Jackson. Bryant steps back and misses and over the back. I knew that was coming. Bynum went right over the top.
With his second foul, he gave Ariza a little shove. David Anderson, he's pushing him right under the basket.
Yeah,
he's got to do a better job of getting him away from the basket. Otherwise, he'll get every offensive board.
Down to Landry. He's got Walton on him. He should be able to use Walton a little bit. And there he does. I don't think there's any way Walton can guard Landry.
No, he got the size and the athletic ability to just jump right over or go through him. Walton's going to need a little help in that matchup.
Game tied at 31. Odom tries to break the tie. Misses. Ball knocked over to Lowry on the run. Here comes the Rockets. And that's 94 full bore. That's the way to play basketball.
That's what I love about Kyle Lowry. He will force the action and get to the line. He knows how to draw the foul. Little man in the Valley of the Giants runs right into Lamar Odom and just picks up the foul. Lamar's like, now what's going on with that? I didn't do anything. Well, he didn't get out the way. That's what he didn't do.
Lowry already with his 5th and 6th free throws. So he has all of the free throws for Houston except one. Got them both. Rockets 5 of 8 from the line and an 8-0 run now by Houston to regain the lead. Kobe and Shane. Kobe takes it inside and the blocking foul on Anderson.
So he feels like he can do that anytime the Lakers need a bucket. And that's when it's great to have number 24 on your roster. Just gets the ball going left, runs into the middle of the Rockets defense, and just runs over about 3 people. And he's on the line.
I don't know where they thought Anderson was going to go. Kobe entered tonight's game with 23,945 career points, only 49 behind Allen Iverson for 16th on the all-time scoring list.
Yeah, before he's done, I think he'll be top 5 on that scoring list.
Well, only Kareem and Jerry West have scored more points with the Lakers.
That's pretty good company.
It's going to be hard to catch Kareem, isn't it?
I thought Worthy would be up there because he was a scorer, but Magic was a point guard. He wasn't much of a scorer.
Hayes back in the game for Houston, along with Landry, Battier, Ariza, and Lowry. Ariza. Battier in the corner. Just in and out. The miss by Walton.
Walton seems to be struggling with that shot a little bit. That's his advantage. He's a great perimeter player.
Landry gets a step and beats Odom to the basket. Boy, that was a nice drive to his left, and we didn't see that early in his career.
No, Carl Landry is skilled up. Good post game. He can drive, he can use either hand, and he's aggressive.
Boy, came off the bench for Houston and Utah and really put it on Boozer. And there's Odom with a miss. Over the back is Powell. Got the rebound, fresh 24 for LA. Bryant one-on-one with Battier. Not a good combination, and he missed. Shane has a good job. He gets his hand right in the eyes of Kobe Bryant. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Shane is 6'8". Kobe's about 6'5", so he has the height advantage.
Ariza, this time over Walton. A little too hard, or soft, or something.
Too short?
Way short. We're going to see Powell, Brown, these guys play a little bit more tonight. They had a back-to-back last night, a tough overtime win against Oklahoma City. Bryant taking it down low for 2 and 1. And that's what they can do anytime they want to.
Yeah, that's too many dribbles. You let him have 3 dribbles on the low post.
So we have a timeout on the court. 5:07 left to play in the second quarter, and the Rockets up by 1. 34 Rockets with the lead. This date in NBA history is brought to you by the MD Anderson Cancer Center. November 4th, 1994, a sold-out crowd of 14,289 in Yokohama Arena go crazy as Clyde the Glide drops in a game-high 26 as the Blazers down the Clippers 121-100. That was in Yokohama, Japan.
Yeah, that was the Japan games as the NBA was starting to go global. Those were the good years.
Yeah, we were there the year before. The Rockets played Seattle in 2 games. Remember that?
Yeah.
2 regular season games before you guys went.
And they used to say it set you back a whole week because when you got back to the States, you were jet lagged.
Well, remember that trip back? Well,
it was a long trip, believe me.
He can sleep anywhere on an airplane, so you probably didn't feel it.
I could sleep standing up. Never felt it.
Well, what do you think about the game so far? Kobe's going to try to tie it up here, but I think both teams have played as expected.
Both teams proving why they're 3-1 and pretty darn good. They execute extremely well. Their defense is solid. They get back to transition, and they can shoot the ball with some accuracy. That's what it takes to be an elite team in the NBA.
Rockets keep that 1-point lead. Kobe with the miss. Lowry taking around. Landry wants the ball. Artest is behind him. That ought to be an interesting battle. Artest and Landry. And Hayes is open again. He gets open a lot. He has learned how to score just in that little bitty paint area down there.
Yeah.
His paint's very small.
He's 3 of 3 to Chuxton.
Odom puts it up and misses, and Hayes with a rebound. Gets it out to Lowry on the run.
Odom is 0 for 6. He needs to pass it.
Yeah, he airballed a free throw last night that could have made it real easy for the Lakers. Had to survive a 3-point attempt. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Battier puts up the hook. Shane Battier. 8 points, 8 for Scola, 6 for Hayes, and 7 for Landry. And a 14-3 run now by Houston. Josh Powell, that's going to be off the mark. And the rebound to Kobe.
Wow, you just can't let Kobe Bryant come in and get offensive rebounds to add to his total. That's putting fuel on the fire.
Got to put a body on him, don't you?
Absolutely.
Clock down to 8 seconds. Ariza will have to make it happen. Odom covering him up. Ariza with a tough 3. And it's almost tipped in by Hayes. Knocked out of bounds by Powell. So the Rockets get a fresh 24 on the shot clock. Scola will come in. And Hayes will go out. Good job by Chuck Hayes. Are the Lakers the best in the West? No. Red Nation votes no.
I like it. They're both 3-1, even though they're the defending world champions. Give them a lot of credit for that. But it's a new year.
Ariza, double team. Swing it back around. Lowry gets a step, floats it up, and it won't go down. Rebound by Houston. Landry's got it. Landry puts it up and in. Oh, boy, did Carl Landry work for that.
Carl Landry very productive off this Rockets bench with 9 points and 4 rebounds.
Well, you said he had to get warm.
I told you. Get some sweat going.
You're always right.
Not always.
Odom spins the right way and gets it down. They were looking for his left hand. He went to the right, and he made a basket and one. So we have a timeout on the court. 2:54 left to play. Carl Landry, after missing his first 2 shots, has made 4 in a row.
今天运彩
Just under 3 minutes to go in the first half. Rockets lead the Lakers by 3. Secure tickets to the best games this season with a ticket plan to fit your schedule. 6-game, 14-game, and half-season plans are still available starting at just $90. Join the movement today by calling 713-627-DUNK or visit Rockets.com. Houston Rockets basketball, we are Red Nation. Bill.
Well, this is a good time to get tickets, too, early in the season because this team's going to be fun to watch, folks. They're going to run and gun. They're going to play with anybody. And there's no quitting these guys. Ariza really has tried to take it to another level, and I think this is the year for Carl Landry now to take it up another level.
Carl Landry, Luis Scola, Aaron Brooks, and Trevor Ariza are all having their coming-out party.
Aren't any big names. We don't have the all-stars we've had in the past, but they play well together.
All of those guys could become all-stars, and that's the beauty of watching this team grow because they are entertaining, and the fans can get behind them because they're exciting to watch.
Well, this league has been driven so many years by named players, and that's rightfully so. I think LeBron and Kobe have certainly earned that right. Tom Drexler, Team Olajuwon, all those great ones. But this team has shown me that they can play together, play well, and so far they're off to a great start.
They have a lot of, about 8 or 9, a collection of very solid players.
2-point Houston lead now as Scola gets a double team. He's picked up his dribble already, and offensive foul on Scola.
See, that's a bad call. The referee right underneath the basket saw it and didn't think nothing was wrong. But the guy who was almost at half court decided to make an offensive foul call. That's what's wrong.
All right, Aaron Brooks will check in for Kyle Lowry.
In a big game like this, you can't make Bush League calls like that. If anything, it was a foul because the guy was reaching and hitting Scola on the arm.
Artest, Odom, Kobe Bryant, Bynum, and Fisher, the starters for the Lakers, back in the game. Final 2:24 of the second quarter. Odom just takes his way right inside, and a good job by Battier to fight him off. Offensive foul is called on Scola. Did not see that.
I missed that one. I got to see the replay on that one.
He said Scola, but I think it was Landry. They announced Scola. Bynum working on Scola now, puts it up and in.
So he gets it too deep and he's too skilled up. You got to get him away from the basket. That's too easy. Artest guarding Ariza, pounding him.
Scola misses. All right, game tied at 41. I want the Lakers putting on a big run here at the end of the quarter. You want to try to get a little better defense.
They're trying to milk it. Bynum has an advantage.
And that's going to be an offensive foul on Bynum. And boy, that might get him a technical. It does. Bynum picks up his third foul and a tee. Well, Scola's perfected that move nicely. He's pretty good at it, but Bynum did put his right arm out. And
his right arm out, and he came into Scola, taking up all of his space. Scola did a great job to stay there and sacrifice his body and draw the charge.
Well, Aaron Brooks misses the tee. Boy, gotta get Brooks going tonight.
Yeah.
He's an 83% free throw shooter and
1 of 3 tonight.
Didn't get it to go. That was the 15th foul on the Lakers, too. Of course, it was an offensive foul so that you don't shoot. Now, they called it on Scola, and that's what they're talking about now.
It should have been on Landry.
It should have been on Landry because that would have given Scola his third foul of the game. And they announced Scola.
You mean to tell me with 3 up out on the floor, they're just now figuring this out?
Well, I think the official scorer had to call him over because he said, who was that foul on? Because Scola wasn't anywhere near the play. So they have changed it. And so Scola will have 2 fouls, and Landry picks up his first. Take care of some old business. Scola's got it on the offense. Ariza on the drive. Ducks in, and Bynum got a piece. Landry up and in and one. Oh, man, Carl Landry taking over. 11 points, looking
Carl Landry has a way of just out-hustling his opponent for the offensive board. He uses that big body to create space, and once he gets it down low, he's so explosive, he's going to finish strong in the paint.
Yeah, Odom can't handle that inside quite the way Bynum can.
He's too strong.
Carl, three-point play the old-fashioned way. And the Rockets go up 44-41 with 1:10 left to play. Landry has 12 of the last 19 points scored by the Rockets. Artest taking Landry outside, down into Odom, who gets an immediate double team. Shot clock at 7, down to 6. Artest passes off to Powell. He missed it, but got the rebound. Good play by Artest.
Artest can be a playmaker. He's a scorer, but he can also make his teammates better by creating for them.
Dribbled too much with Houston last year, I thought.
Well, he had to make something happen. He had Tracy hurt and Yao hurt.
Yeah.
He had no other way to get their points.
Artest. Foul from behind. He's fouling. Oh, yeah, finally they called it on Artest. He just kept backing Ariza out of bounds. And he'll do that to you. And he's so darn strong. That's only his first foul of the game.
Looks like he's trying to intimidate him.
Now watch him. See, he's trying to just ease him out of bounds. He did it with the Rockets. Unfortunately for him, the Rockets are in the bonus, so Ariza will shoot. Both teams in the bonus. Always said that's when it's a one-shot foul, and you get, of course, 2 shots at all times. We don't say bonus literally. We just mean you get 2 shots on a one-shot foul.
I like it.
Well, I had a fan write me a letter saying they don't do the bonus anymore. I said, yeah, but that's just my quick way of saying it's a one-shot foul, and you get an extra free throw.
Well, they don't have 3 to make 2.
No, they used to. Bryant on the drive by Battier. Good defense by Shane, but a foul call. Bryant can get it whenever he wants it. Shane Battier with his second foul of the game.
Bryant just goes right by him.
And when you don't have a shot blocker, he will attack the basket on you, won't he?
Yeah. A little body contact there. But you got to have somebody backing Shane up, because Kobe's going to get by you, because you have to respect his jump shot.
Yeah, right.
So if you don't have a center back there, a shot blocker, he's going to tear you apart.
Well, Kobe missed, that's his 3rd miss in a row, as Luke Walton will check into the game. Odom goes out because he has 2 fouls, and they know the Rockets might go to Landry. They got 13 seconds left. Pressure by the Lakers. Ariza gets it up on Bryant. Ariza down to 7 seconds, down to 6. Ariza turns it inside, off the glass, missed it. Landry's got it. Goaltending on Powell. What a rebound by Landry in the putback with 0.2 of a second left to play. Landry has 14 of the last 23 points scored by Houston. Carl Landry, after missing the first 2 shots, you called it, Clyde Drexler. He has hit 6 in a row to keep the Rockets with the lead, 48-44. Stay tuned. The Toyota Halftime Report is next. Don't go away.